And here we are in the finals of the Geekery's WPNQ. I'm John Murphy.
I'm Wesley Sonamaker.
And on the left, we have Nolan playing Bant Oko.
And on the right, we have Blaine playing Black Aggro.
All right, and we've seen both these players in the feature match. Nolan pretty early on, Blaine just last round.
Recently, yeah.
I have no idea what this matchup is like.
Well, one of these decks is playing Oko and Questing Beast, and the other one isn't.
Sure, and do you think that's what it is? Like,
for sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think Oko and Questing Beast, just probably the two best cards in Standard.
They're just so much better than most of the things.
Really good. I like them both very much, and they're very cool.
Okay.
Mono Black Aggro has a lot of ways to combat all of this big control-y stuff that the Bant Oko deck is trying to do.
How do you mean?
Just like all of the incidental advantage that its little dudes make, adds up really quickly. In addition to them just being things that attack.
Okay.
So I think the two of those things together,
really, like Knight of the Ebon Legion scales really well.
Yeah,
kind of deal.
Yeah, Knight of the Ebon Legion is always good. Gutterbones always attacks for 2 and just is in their hand for forever.
Also, making most of Blaine's creatures 3/3s feels pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and Blaine is going to start us off with turn 1/1 drop.
Yep.
Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Yeah. Like if you make a Gutterbones a 3/3,
sure.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. You're not. Yeah. Okay. And it's just going to be standard All-Star Gilded Goose turn 1 for Nolan.
Hey John.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That old chestnut. For those of you that have been sticking with us through all these videos, Wesley makes horrifying goose noises whenever we mention the card Gilded Goose. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks, buddy. Right on cue. And
some waterfowl ASMR.
I don't think that counts. I don't think that is what that is.
Dear readers, please let us know in the comments if you think that me making goose noises is good ASMR.
Yeah, so we also had in an earlier match someone attacking into a Gilded Goose and the person not blocking because they were not sure that the person didn't have a trick. Nolan just blocked there, and just Blaine did not get the free point of damage out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, and he just bounces the Priest of Forgotten Gods because getting that card online, as we saw in the semifinal match, is just backbreaking.
Huge beating.
And I imagine that Teferi is
Teferi's not long for this world. Yeah. He's going bye-bye real quick. Castle Lochthwain there. Really love that card, especially in this deck.
Yeah.
He's just attacking him for 1? That's insane. There's no way that's right.
So if he has another way to deal 2 damage, then he will start...
Oh, or Drill Bit.
Drill Bit?
Or
yeah,
Drill Bit.
Okay. Woo. Also great. Turns out there's a couple ways that's right.
Getting to uptick with
So?
Leaving the Teferi on the field just...
I mean,
I don't know.
What good...
Instinctively feels bad,
you
know what I mean?
What good 3-drop sorceries has he got?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like, I'd venture against nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
You might not even play sorceries.
Allowing his... You mean instants?
No, so with Teferi's Plus, I mean.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because Blaine sure as heck doesn't really play any instants.
I just mean, like, Nolan having the potential to uptick his Teferi twice and then get another bounce draw card.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe just backbreaking in this matchup.
Yeah, I think maybe seeing what your opponent is working with is probably a little bit more powerful.
Better. Yeah,
because Blaine is not going to have problems with this Teferi on this next turn.
Yeah.
But by the next turn after that, he will have such a better handle on what Nolan is trying to do that, like...
Yeah, free information's good.
Yeah,
It's what got Git Probe banned.
Yeah, exactly. Like, leaving the Teferi alive is probably just not a big deal here.
Yeah.
Turning on Spectacle.
Yeah.
You know, Drill Bit and also dudes.
Blaine is doing the big think.
Looks like Once Upon a Time, Nissa. And what is that middle card there?
Hydroid Gracis.
All right.
And then 2 lands.
Yeah, huh. Yeah, that's a really interesting pick, huh? Like, you maybe just take the Once Upon a Time so that he doesn't have a way to bridge that gap, but...
He can get there. He just makes another food with his goose. And
yeah,
can get to 5 pretty
I
easily.
suppose.
I think Once Upon a Time's probably not that great here. I would take the Hydroid. Yep.
Yeah,
I take the
there you
Hydroid
go.
Gracis.
Yeah, just
that's the most impactful
thinking
card.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your opponent getting to draw a bunch of cards and gain a bunch of life is probably worse for you than just Just gonna recast the priest here. Yep.
All right, there it is.
Seems totally reasonable.
Yeah, because
Uptick to fairy.
yeah, it looks like Nolan getting the. It looks like some green card. I'm not quite sure what, but yeah, uptick to fairy, and just I imagine you are on the get a food plan.
I had a friend back at my old LGS who made a really hilarious misplay or misrepresentation of game information when he told me that Madcap Experiment was an instant.
Oh,
It's a sorcery, so I boarded in Dispel for him, and the local L2 was just there that day and noticed it, and so he got DQ'd from an F&M for it.
whoa!
And so we made memes at the time that said, all sorceries is our instance.
Okay.
And then when Teferi got printed,
Yeah.
we had a field day with it. Yeah.
I was really curious where you were going with that because I was like, where is this provincial story about a card 3 years ago going?
Yep.
Now we know.
Yep. Now you know.
Now we know.
The more you know.
Yeah. All right. Make him sack the goose.
Sagging the goose.
And Nolan leaving up the 2 mana, no food in response.
I probably just would rather cast Once Upon a Time.
Sure. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of utility in a food token.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You're already at 13. I suppose it was.
Yeah, you're getting
I
pretty
mean,
low on
there's a
life.
reason that these players are the ones playing.
And
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Especially you, Wesley.
Yeah, especially me,
Yeah, and
because
just Rankle killing a Planeswalker.
dumb and bad. Yeah, Rankle's a good Magic card.
Yep.
Shockingly.
And Step Once Upon a Time.
Yep. Yeah. Man, Nolan's really on the back foot now.
Yeah. Rankle is a.
Nolan's really far behind in this game.
Sure. I mean, Rankle is just always going to be a tempo play.
Yep.
And looks like that is an Arboreal Grazer.
That's
which,
not a great hit.
I mean, it blanks Rankle for a turn.
For one turn, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, honestly, I don't know.
like compared with like Hydroid Crisis.
Okay.
Like
Fair
he
enough.
just has. I think Arboreal Grazer's fine, but it's just so much worse than the rest of the.
Yeah,
hits
I just think that it bridges the gap between what Nolan wants to be doing and like what his
And the
capacity
Nissa.
is right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair. Yeah, he's got enough mana to cast the Nissa now.
Sure. Yeah. And doesn't have to have weird stuff happening because of Rankle.
and one mystery card in his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, Blaine does know the
Or that'll just be a Laztep Reaver and make him sack the.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, can't win them all.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Certainly can't win this one.
Well,
at least not that interaction right there.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really curious about this.
Make him sack the Grazer.
Yeah.
Make him discard a card, probably. That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
I think.
You think?
If he ends up connecting with the Rankle.
Sure.
Guess there's not really any instant speed removal he's playing, so he will get to connect with the Rankle.
Right. Yeah.
Got 3 mana available. Let's see what he's going to do with it.
Drill bit.
Drill it.
All right. Take the 1 card. Keep. Oh, it's 2 copies of Nissa.
G-Bill, 2 Nissas.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so now for sure make him discard a card.
Yeah.
Congrats, you have 5 lands in hand and are playing off the top of your deck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this is really powerful showing from the mono black aggro deck here.
Looks like
Representing
that is,
the
the 1 black
floating
mana
black
floating.
mana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just make sure everybody's on
Don't
the
lose
same
track of it.
page there. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna return that Gutter Bones to his hand.
Sure.
Gonna pay the actual mana required to activate the ability of that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and
Probably discard the
attack
Gutter Bones
for 3.
again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo.
That's some hot synergy, honestly.
There it is. Yeah. Okay.
So now, if I don't think Nolan has anything that he really wants to hold in his hand, but if he did hypothetically, like he can't do that now.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Let's see what the top decks are like.
Survey says. Nice.
Land.
Nice,
All right.
Nice,
Cool,
nice,
cool,
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Basic planes. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
But I mean, you gotta.
He's got one more draw step here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I don't think there's any combination of cards that just immediately closes it out for Blaine
he doesn't have an auto win, but just attack for 4, untap, attack for 4.
Right. Looks like just attacking for 3.
Okay.
And
weird.
Looks like no trigger on Rankle.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, not going to do anything,
there.
yeah, because why bother? Yeah, and just play out some wide dudes.
Yep.
Okay, and just, oh, wow. Top deck to Fairy Time Raveler.
That just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care. Like, whatever he bounces, he's still just dead.
Yeah, bounce your...
Because he will still sack 2 creatures and hit him with Rankle. Right? Doesn't he? Didn't he? Oh, he didn't play a Reaver. I thought he played a Reaver. Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, right. So it still is a little bit of a...
Okay, that was
hits one of the...
He has to hit...
The Priest of Forgotten Gods that can activate.
No, because I don't think it matters. I don't think anything, because otherwise he just activates Priest next turn and is it? Oh, that was a misplay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just doesn't really matter, but should have sacked 2 things and just brained him for 2 and then untapped and hit him for 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to get punished for that. Okay. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, maybe you're worried about him drawing another answer or something off the Teferi activation.
Drawing exactly Deputy Detention or another Teferi or an Oko. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right,
yeah, once you started listing off the...
once I started listing off to these several 3-mana ways that he can interact.
Nolan's sideboard guide, and you saw just for a minute there the neon Post-it note at the back of it. That is his Nissa emblem for this tournament.
Nice.
It made it all the way to the finals.
Outside notes are allowed in WPNQs?
Yeah, so I personally examined the notebook that he had just because I was like, what on earth is that? I think you might see me do it here in a minute.
Nice.
But just like, not that I thought there was anything nefarious going on. It's just
no.
Hey, just making sure there's your sideboard notes.
Yeah.
Because there's like a specific part of the IPG that talks about, winning a game of Magic should be about playing the game of Magic and not like who can follow pre-written instructions better.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just what to bring in, what to bring out, and a goofy sticky note stuck in the back of the book.
Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What do you like for sideboards, John?
I like Nolan's stuff better. I think that you just have a lot more...
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think I like Blaine's stuff a lot more.
Veil of Summer is just so good.
Yeah, that's fair.
It might just come down to that for me.
So Veil of Summer's mostly just for anti-removal spells, though, right? Like, does it? If he gets targeted with a
drill bit?
Yeah, it's really good against drill bit. That's fair. What else though? Like,
I mean, I think that's what you're worried about, though, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what you're mostly worried about him taking your planeswalkers. That's fair. Mm-hmm. So Veil of Summer, time wipe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 5 mana, but like, it is a board wipe. It is a board wipe that will buy back your Hydroid Crisis most of the time.
It's just probably a concession you have to make to the speed of the matchup.
Yeah. They're like, sometimes they might just have you almost dead by the time you cast it, but
Glass cast.
Got to make it have the last of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you think about deputies?
Okay, I am so torn on Deputy Detention.
Me too.
Because as a tempo play, the card is awesome. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you care about tempo plays.
Yeah.
As Nolan.
Yeah.
Like I might just be misunderstanding the dynamic of that card, but he's only playing 1 in the main, 2 in the side. I think that if they want, mono black decks can have substantially more removal after sideboard, and Deputy Detention is asking for blowouts.
Yeah. It's just like if you. I don't know. I just can't envision a scenario where I am ecstatic to see that card as Nolan.
Yeah, so I think Glass Casket and Time Wipe.
Yeah.
Probably some Veil of Summer.
What do you think about Blaine's sideboard?
I
like Noxious Grasp, obviously.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean,
the fourth drill bit,
the good color hate card, yeah. The Elder Spell.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Because, I mean, Nolan is on, 12 Planeswalkers?
Yeah. 12 very powerful
12 very, very good Planeswalkers.
What do you think about Midnight Reaper?
So I think that I don't know. I think it's fine. It might just be too slow.
That's fair.
Like you might just be wanting to just play 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop that like starts winning.
Yeah, like Ayara.
Yeah.
Rather than, or just 1-drop, 2-drop, 1-drop, 2-drop.
Sure. Yeah. But again, I don't know.
1-drop, 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 1-drop.
Yeah, I mean that would be describing
One
playing
half drop, 1/2 drop,
No.
1/2 drop, 1/2 drop.
No,
1/2
so
drop.
that new unset thing has not come out yet.
The secret thing that we're not allowed to talk about.
No, the unset constructed decks that are in a couple months.
Oh, right, I forgot about those. I thought you
Yeah.
were doing a joke.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, I was.
Those are sweet.
I mean, I guess I
I'm really
was. I mean, I
stoked
guess
for
I
this.
was doing a joke.
You were
'cause it was
doing a
on
joke.
unset,
Yeah, it was a goof that we were doing.
Sure, but
Yeah.
it just like was also
A real thing.
yeah, it was also a small amount of information about.
You
product.
might say it was 1/2 of a goof.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know that your amount of joke warranted the amount of tone that statement just had. Because one might say that.
Would 2?
No, I can definitely confirm that. No.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Would 1/2?
Oh Jesus! I walked right into that one.
You opened the door proudly.
We got a mulligan here from Nolan. Please, anything to save me from this eternal torment.
God, I hope a meteor strikes me down.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
You know,
too.
like a star of extinction.
Okay, the card is no longer in standard. Like,
Yeah, you might say it's extinct.
oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Please put me out of my misery, Nolan. Please keep the 6.
Somebody mulligan to 0 so we can get this over with.
God.
You get to look at 7 cards that way now.
Yeah, you sure do.
You get to look at the bottom 7 cards of your library.
You get to stack the bottom 7 cards of your library.
You just play a 7-card deck.
All right, and Nolan's going to definitively go to 6. He's going to bottom that 1 card. It is going to be turn 1, Gilded Goose.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Goose noise.
Oh boy. Okay, we're a couple layers deep on that one.
Yeah.
I mean that's the best turn 1 play in this deck, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just
I think so
a
for
Bant
sure.
ramp deck in a way.
Yep.
Yep.
It's worse Birds of Paradise, and worse Birds of Paradise is still really good.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, we just got Tempo to Fairy
Turn
play.
2 to Fairy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's very good.
Yikes.
Yeah, just 3 mana bounce a creature, draw a card.
Yeah.
Totally playable.
Yeah. For sure. That's yeah, I guess we'll just see what Blaine has. It's always weird getting your 1-drop bounced.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play my 1-drop, and then I go 2-drop, and then
Oh wait, hold on.
yeah.
Somebody put this back in my hand.
Yeah.
There's a priest.
Right, C. Yeah. It's,
Now he just
you just do
doesn't
not have the same
card that he wanted to
You just
have.
don't have the same kind of velocity.
Yeah. Uptake the Teferi.
Sure. And uptaking the Teferi.
Castle Garenbrig?
Yeah, it sure is. It is a 2 of in Nolan's deck.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Cast your Hydroid Crazies faster?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
That
that's
makes sense.
roughly what it is.
Yeah.
That's the big mana payoff in this deck for sure. Another
Double Castle Lockthwain, because that is not legendary.
Okay,
Took me a few readings of that card to...
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Wombo combo.
All right, yeah, make you sack your goose noise.
Oh,
Veil of Summer because it targets.
it is target player. It's not each opponent.
So it's any number of target players.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually.
He's reading the card himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I am. I think that might have been Blaine talking. Yeah. See that shadow?
That is you, John Murphy?
Yeah, that is me responding to this judge call.
Nice.
Yeah. So Blaine is asking, will the rest of the ability be countered? The answer is yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so he just got to...
He just played tap my creature, sack my other 2 creatures?
Yes. And Nolan gets to draw a card?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. It's
That's some insane... because he did cast a blue
it only
black spell.
because it only has one legal target. Yeah.
So what you're saying is he should have targeted himself too.
No. What? No. Absolutely not.
But then he gets to draw a card.
Oh, yeah, he would have sacked his Priest of Forgotten Gods and also take 2 damage. I mean, I guess, yeah, you get to draw a card, but, like, God, at what cost?
No. At what cost?
Yeah, so,
Gonna make another food token.
the Veil of Summers did come in.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
To great effect.
Yeah.
God, that card's so good. I think you've said a few times that is the best version of that green hate against blue and black.
Yeah. You accidentally said Veil of Autumn earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Or Autumn's Veil or something. Whatever the other one was from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Was pretty good at the time.
Yeah.
And it's just
was played in many sideboards for green decks.
Yeah. What even got like a bit of multi-format play, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know. There were players at this tournament calling Veil of Summer Green Cryptic Command. Or I guess
totally
more accurately
legit.
Green Dismiss.
Yeah.
Because it is 1 mana counter target spell draw a card.
Yeah.
Or in this case, 1 mana counter target really good activated ability destroy 2 creatures.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yepers.
Oof, ow, ouch.
Oof, ouch, owie, my bones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just such a huge...
It's a massive blowout.
Such a huge swing.
It's a massive blowout, especially after that super great turn 2 Teferi tempo play.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Autumn's Veil. That's the other
Autumn's
one I'm thinking
Veil,
of.
okay.
It's the text of Veil of Summer,
But worse.
but with less stuff in it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's how you get a 7 mana uncommon, or $7 mana, $7 uncommon. It's like, obviously not 7 mana.
Yeah, 1 mana is roughly equivalent to $1.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why Cryptic Command's $4. And mana crypts are free.
You got me. Oh boy. As a chump who just purchased a mana crypt, I can assure
for
you,
free.
Yeah, because that's how it works. All right, and
Noxious Grasp, the deputy there.
yeah.
Yeah, you were just talking about how deputy detention.
Oh boy.
Oh, counterspell draw card.
Okay.
Jeezy Pete's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just don't.
What do you even
So
do?
Nolan does not have a very aggressive board presence, but he is just so far ahead on being the one that decides who does the stuff.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah. You are the one who knocks, because that time you pounded on the friggin' table, you were laughing so hard. But anyway, that's not relevant to this video. That's 6
nobody's
videos
playing
ago.
Stephanie.
Oh boy. All right.
That's a joke that they'll only get if they know the geekery deep lore.
Yeah. I mean, not really the geekery deep lore, just the round one. The
WPNQ deep lore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the WPNQ deep lore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The WPNQ deep lore.
No, that's the correct one, though. Right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the WNPQ deep lore.
Oh boy, yeah, that too. I mean, do you just kill your Teferi and mess with their stuff? Yeah.
No, because I think Teferi's the most powerful thing that Nolan is currently doing. If you take a Teferi away from this board state, you've got a 1/3 and an 0/2.
Okay, but you got another card, man. I don't know. I feel like Teferi in this deck is mostly just here to draw cards.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here to draw cards and take names.
I think if this card in his hand is like another Planeswalker or like a Wicked Wolf or something, then for sure you just down tick Teferi and bounce his Priest and
kill the other thing.
Yeah. But if he's sitting on a couple of lands,
sure.
I think you need that Teferi to be able to do so. Oh,
this looks like big
that looks
mana.
like a Krasus.
Yeah, and this is also got a Castle Garen Brig activation.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, that's a big old boy.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like for 4.
Yep.
So he's going to gain 2, draw 2.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Like I said earlier, Supreme Verdict wasn't good enough, so we gave it power and toughness.
Supreme Verdict?
Wow. Ooh, Sphinx's Revolution.
Yeah, no, the other
thanks, Brain.
the other Azorius card.
The other super good Azorius card.
Sure.
Arboreal
Grazer. Oh yeah, he had the one floating from the uneven amount of mana from the Hydro Grazes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
It's fine.
Pull out the sloth.
Yeah. It will prevent Blaine from like pulling back into this game.
Rankling.
Rankle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh hey, there it is. Cash in the Teferi, draw another card. All right.
Yep. And now he's just really far ahead in this game.
Yeah. At 18 life.
Yep.
With a big beater. With
more
blockers.
More lands in play, more cards in hand. Well, like 2 less cards in hand, but way more commanding board presence.
Fewer.
2 less card. 2
fewer.
2 fewer.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not super important. He is just gonna throw the sloth under the bus, and Blaine's gonna kill it with a Knight of the Ebon Legion activation.
Yeah, that's
land for turn. Hey, it's Priest of Forgotten Gods.
Blaine's.
We've seen that card a couple times.
I think Blaine has to be the beatdown deck here for sure.
And he's just Nolan's just not letting him have any inch at all.
He just got out tempoed by a control deck.
Yep.
And that means you lose.
Yeah. This is a really rough spot for Blaine.
Yeah. I just don't know what he could hypothetically do to get back into the game. I mean, I know I said that last round, and then he 2-0'd the other guy.
Sure. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
But I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah.
He's
in a tight spot.
Yeah. Just about any non-land that Nolan draws is really powerful.
Sure.
Well, let's see. You picked up a Castle Vantress from that Once Upon a Time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love Castle Vantress.
It's really sweet.
Yeah.
It's no Castle Lochthwain.
It's very much prettier, though. There is a...
Castle Lochthwain looks like a Star Destroyer, John, and that's very cool.
Have you seen the foil borderless Castle Vantress?
No.
It looks incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But you're right, it doesn't look like a Star Destroyer. So it doesn't have that going for it. It's got everything else, though.
Yeah, it does have everything else.
Castle Vantress, I believe it is just a one of in the... Yeah, it's just a one of in the list. But God, once it gets going...
Yeah, that's interesting, because I feel like in this deck, I'd usually rather have Vantress than Garen Brigg. I don't know. That could be crazy.
So I think Garen Brigg just for big Hydroid Crazies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, your Krasis is slightly bigger than it was going to be.
Yeah.
For like almost no cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
But yeah, Castle Vantress. Pretty much once you've activated Castle Vantress twice,
you're just getting to look at so many cards.
Yeah, you are very far up.
Yeah.
And Blaine playing his land pre-combat, just so he has the possibility if he wants
double bump.
Yeah, activate it Knight of the Evolution twice.
Yep. Just gonna throw a goose under the bus there.
Sure. Yeah, you don't need it anymore.
Sad honk.
Yeah. A plaintive, depressed honk.
Yeah.
Drill bit, second main phase.
Yeah, I think it was Emma Handy who made the joke about had like Untitled Goose Game, and then she'd like changed the title of MTG Arena to Titled Goose Game on her desktop. Very funny.
Wow. God, why are so many people so much funnier than us?
Right?
Oh boy.
Stop listening to our content.
Yeah, she
it's
is
garbage.
Great. Yeah, Titled Goose Game. That's where we're at in Standard right now. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Having the time off to just activate Castle Vantress?
Yeah. Just like,
I
don't want these.
Sure. Yeah. Great.
I'll just not have bad top decks for the rest of the game.
Yeah. All right. That's just...
And you're just attacking with a 4-power Flampler for the rest of the game?
You sure are using the term Flampler.
It's a Flampler, John.
You're not...
Much like Lord of the Pit. It's a Flampler.
You're factually correct, yet morally wrong. And I think it's important that you know that.
Yeah, that's fair. Mm-hmm. I understand that intrinsically.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your boy Teferi.
Oh, jeez.
Again.
Hey guys, we thought 5 mana was too much to pay for a game-breaking Planeswalker, so we cost reduced him by 2.
Yeah. I don't think that Teferi Hero was game-breaking.
I think it was at the time.
I was format warping, but like that's standard.
That's fair. That's
you know?
fair. Well, I like for a good long while he was better than Jason Modern.
Yeah. I think it's debatable, but it's definitely not totally dismissible out of hand.
Teferi was being played as a 4 of, and Jace was being played as a 1 of if he was being played.
Sure. Oh yeah, because that was kind of before they had the Terminus variant.
That was during the Terminus variant, and the Terminus variant was less played than the one that just had 4 Teferis.
Sure.
I think that has changed now because you just need the inherent unfairness of the... I'm talking about Modern. This is not important.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, Jace the Mind Sculptor was in a Mythic Edition recently.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 6-7 months ago? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, we are going to...
Attack
Night of the
Teferi for
Evolution,
1.
there he goes, yeah.
Getting no value because he already drew a card off that Teferi.
Sure.
Gonna play an
Ayara.
Ayara. That's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, he's up on life now. He's... Oh, no.
Yeah, just fixes some life totals.
All right, there we go.
There's that Priest of Forgotten Gods.
Getting cast for the
fourth time?
Yeah. Or whatever, yeah.
Man, Priest of Forgotten Gods just not an all-star of this game.
No.
Yeah.
No, gotta start activating that early. It leaves one on top with Castle Vantress.
But, you know, who
great.
cares if you activate it early if you just gets Veil Summered?
Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
That was just such a blowout.
Yeah.
That to me was the end of this game, probably.
Yeah, I mean, like, Blaine's still fighting for it, though. Like, it's...
this mono black aggro deck has a lot of very impactful cards.
Sure.
So he could for sure still claw his way back into this.
Yeah, I mean, just, you know, Ayara, start playing a couple dudes.
Yeah. I think the problem now is he's starting to fall pretty behind on card advantage. There's an Oko from Nolan. Magic card. Was it an Oko or a Goose? Am I crazy?
Goose.
It was a Goose. I just saw the food token.
Yeah.
He's got so many lands.
Yeah, you know, the little recording blip is right at the bottom of your screen for us.
Yeah. Our screen, comrade.
Wait, it's right in the middle of our screen, though.
Well, yeah. But I mean ours and it'll also be in the...
Sure,
you know what I
sure,
mean.
Sure. Yeah, no, I get it. Flamp.
Flample. Mm-hmm. That's what that keyword is. Flample.
I vehemently disagree to that. Yeah. No. Wait a minute.
The problem is now Blaine is very behind on cards.
Yeah, he's very behind on cards. His card advantage engine just got wolf eaten.
Well, I mean, he could activate those Castle Lockthwains if he wants to pay some life to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're... Oh, it looks like we might be setting aside Castle Lockthwain and 3 swamps to do it.
Seems not bad.
Yeah, draw a card, take 2, see what you get. See if you get something that means you don't immediately die.
Yeah. He's just so close to dead here.
Sure.
I think this game's maybe... Rankle Master of Prankles!
Okay.
I don't know if that does anything here.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 4 mana.
Yep. Just throw a goose in front of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just... Blaine appears to be counting in despair.
He's not dead on board.
No, but...
pretty close to it,
sure,
though.
Yeah.
Castle
Vantress and upkeep. Yeah.
And you still have 1 million mana to...
Oh, God, yeah.
Do whatever he wants with.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you can play pretty much everything in the deck but Nissa.
Yeah.
Or some Tolsimirs.
Yeah.
Good Hydro Crasis. There's a couple things you can't play, but you'd rather draw something that you have a hard time playing.
You'd rather draw live cards
and
not be able to cast them this turn than draw dead cards.
And be able to cast them, yeah.
Man, those Veil of Summers just put in work.
Both of them were, both of them came in
incredibly good.
Yeah,
Just them just being natural 2-for-1s against blue or black decks.
Right.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. It's,
Yeah. I played a couple on my Legacy sideboard for a while.
yeah?
Yeah, in Blue-Black Reanimator. Because, like,
Oh,
that's a cool Force Will you got there.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Yeah, it's, also doing a lot of work in Standard.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect answer.
Yep. Eldraine and M20, just all the recent Standard sets they've printed have been very good for Eternal formats.
Yeah, which is nice.
I like a lot.
All right, it looks like Nolan just really not wanting to die to something weird.
Yeah, these finals matches are played without a timer, so the players are really just incentivized to think through their decisions entirely and just avoid running into something silly that they don't.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly. Which like makes sense. I mean, it's
totally
the winner of this event goes to the Players Tour. So
it's very important.
Yeah.
There's a not insignificant amount of packs on the line. Besides.
Yeah. For sure. I think it's 2 boxes to first place, something like that.
Yeah. There's another Wicked Wolf.
Yeah. Just gonna eat something.
Delicious, tasty
maybe,
Rankle.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe eat that Rankle.
I think that's the only card he cares even a little bit about.
Yeah, the other stuff is just like, yeah, cool, have it, whatever.
Yeah. Can't fight the. I mean, you could fight the Knight of the Ebon Legion, but it just gets pumped to a 3/4, and then you've done nothing.
You have a food.
Oh, right, that pumps him too. Mm-hmm. That pumps him too. I forgot. Okay. Yeah,
but
I'd rather just fight the Rankle.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Knight of the Ebon Legion is very good. It's not Rankle Master of Prankles.
Sure. Yeah, and Nolan's just gonna not sack the food.
Interesting. Just wants to
maybe
leave
for
it
a
up
rainy
to protect the other one.
Yeah.
I think that Wicked Wolf you don't care about. I think again this is a matter of closing the door on Blaine.
Right.
Spending the food there opens him up to something happening.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what, because Blaine's pretty dead.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Yeah, just sort of. I think he's contemplating Castle Lockdwayne activation.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blaine can't activate 2 castles to go out on his own terms. Unless he draws a land off.
There it is. There's the other land.
All right, okay. Gonna take 2. No,
take
he
1.
Played the land.
Yeah.
I'm half big dumb. Let's see. What did he find? It's pretty good.
Okay. Reaver. And just, are we going to finally activate Priest of Forgotten Gods for a non-zero amount of value? Or a non-negative amount of value?
Yeah. He knows Nolan can't have Veil of Summer right now.
Just brutal.
Man, the turn 2 to Fairy into the Veil of Summer.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that card's... it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got back to printing hate cards. I think we talked about this earlier. But it's just a necessary part of playing Standard, playing any Magic the Gathering format.
Right. Yep. All right.
Scoop them up there.
There you go. We'll go to game 3. And, did we see any sideboard cards from Blaine?
Yeah, there was, I think, one Noxious Grasp that he attempted to cast.
Oh, yeah.
And got Veil of Summer?
Yep, on the Deputy Attention. Yeah. Wow, okay, yeah.
So we know we brought those in. I'd assume we brought in the Elder Spell. I think that's a safe assumption.
Sure.
Along with the 4th drill bit, I think. I think those are all pretty safe assumptions.
And we know that Nolan brought in we know he brought in the Veils.
Yeah, we know he brought in probably the best card in his sideboard.
Sure. Yeah.
At least in the matchups that it's relevant for.
Right.
God, that card's so good. That card is so good.
Yeah, it looks like Blaine may be making a little bit of an edit here. Just kind of making sure everything there's in order. Nolan, on the other hand, looks like he's just...
Nolan's good.
Yeah.
Nolan's confident in his previous decision.
Yeah,
no. It's time to run those cards out. What a weird thing I just said. Man, I'm tired.
It's what they're doing. They're playing cards. That's
that, John, that sure is what they're doing.
Sure.
And doing it well, might I add.
Yeah. we recognize that it's just a local tournament, but like the caliber of play really is impressive.
Yeah.
Just the difference between FNM and a WPNQ is huge.
WPNQ.
Right. It's always nice to see people that are much better than you enjoying themselves.
Yep. Certainly.
Yeah.
Certainly it is.
Yeah, it's validating too to run like an event that people enjoy playing.
Yeah,
that,
totally.
And then, at a high level of competition too.
Yeah.
Judging this thing was something I was deathly terrified of screwing up.
Yep. I think you did an excellent job, John.
Thank you. It's it was my first time judging head judging a competitive REL event.
Yeah.
It is in that weird position right now where we are transitioning from the old judge model to the Judge Academy model.
How do you feel about that as a judge?
So I think that I would rather pay something to get something than pay nothing to get nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think that it actually will. I think that there are going to be fewer people. So I think that if there are people that like just, I want to be a judge so I can get the promos. Those people are not going to judge events. So it is not, I think, severely going to impact like what being a judge means in the actual context of running events.
Yeah.
And it just like getting promos got so weird there for a while because Wizards of the Coast was just desperately trying to make sure that judges were not classified as employees of Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
It got so like strained. It's just like, you have to be recommended, and then it has to be approved, and then you have to,
Jump through all these hoops.
Yeah, just to like get some shiny cards.
Yeah, there was a while where I was thinking about getting an L1, and I just didn't because I knew I couldn't ever get an L2 because our local L2 was just the worst.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona had their own L2 tester. All right, and a nice handshake there going into Game 3. The winner of this game wins the event.
Yeah.
Is our WPNQ champion.
Yep. Goes to the
Players Tour.
Yeah.
In exotic Phoenix, Arizona. I love that, Brussels, Belgium, Tokyo, Japan, Phoenix, Arizona. Those are all equal in my mind.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are just the same thing. Just, different regional locations.
Yeah.
Blaine looks like going to 6.
Cultural touchstone, Phoenix, Arizona.
So it's cheap and it's easy to get to.
Yeah. Hey, could have been in Maricopa.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, Maricopa, the city, not the county. That's a horrifying prospect. I don't think there's a place big enough out there. Anyway, that's not important. The important thing is that, like, I'm pretty sure that GP Vegas next year is, like, cut short because of the expense of hosting it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. They're just doing 3 days next year instead of the 4 that they've been doing for a while?
So, yeah.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully that changes and they just do the whole thing. But
yeah, I love GP Vegas. I hope they do another sealed of Masters or Horizons set.
Oh, okay.
No turn 1 play from Blaine.
Nope. But turn 1 once upon a time from Nolan.
Yeah.
Just trying to set up that perfect
Forest Goose.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty good. Bad Birds of Paradise. Still very good.
Very powerful, yeah. I got to watch some Gilded Goose Beatdown at this event with the Great Henge.
Wild.
Attacks with a 1/3 Gilded Goose.
Yep.
It was great.
Yep, there's the goose.
There it is, turn 1 Forest Goose.
I promise this will be the last time.
Okay, cool. Noxious Grasper Goose. That is the standard equivalent of Bolt Your Bird, I think.
Yeah, yeah. You do still bolt the bird.
Sure.
Thinking about going to his drive.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, I remember what happened here. He played the Hallowed Fountain tap, said, your turn, and I was like, wait, I'm not sure I want to do that, and then eventually it was just like, I said pass turn. That's what it's got to be.
Yeah, that was the card laid's a card played.
Sure. Yeah. And there was like, this was one of those things that like wasn't a violation. It was just an
oopsie.
Yeah, just an oopsie. And it a pretty minor oopsie, but I'm glad that the players were all very gracious about it.
Yeah.
Because like, man, there is nothing that blows up quite like minor nonsense.
Yeah.
And so I'm just glad the players were all very respectful. All very respectful of each other, and of me, and of the place they were in. That is not necessarily what you want to see turn 3. No. I mean, like he did get to do the noxious grasp, so that'll set back your plan. That's always the issue with like playing good answers in your aggro decks.
Grasp your goose, casket your priest.
Yeah.
Sounds all classic sayings.
No.
It's fair.
No, I don't think that is. Oh boy, is this just holding up a swift end? Maybe.
I guess.
Still doesn't feel like where you want to be.
No.
Yeah, no flash threats.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, if his opponent plays a Teferi and he. No, that's horrible. That makes it even worse.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, that isn't anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If your opponent plays an Oko,
kill that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Swap. Rankle. Master of Prankles.
Let's do it.
Attack for 3. Gonna do anything with him or just?
And that's looks like each player discards a card.
Yep.
Okay.
I like that mode there.
Yeah, just because, I don't know, you just pitch a Gutter Bones or something maybe? Or something you really don't need?
Second Rankle.
There you go.
Yep. Don't really need second Rankle.
They maybe have to hit something good? Or just a plans they don't need?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh well.
Let's see what he gets off this Once Upon a Time.
Sure.
What do we got? That's a Tolsmir, friend of wolves.
Oh boy. Talk about tempo plays, man.
Yeah. He's gonna. Is Tolsmir 5 mana or 6?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably just gonna make up.
Yeah. Just find a land with Fabled Passage, play your thing, kill your Rankle, gain 3 life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, commanding board presence.
Sure.
Man, yeah, Blaine stumbling on things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just really awkward.
Yeah, that.
Frankly, I think the discard mode was not as good as he was anticipating it being.
Yeah.
Like, sure, when you have a Rankle in play and it's uncontested, second
Right.
Rankle is actively bad.
Mm-hmm.
But the second your opponent finds a way to deal with
Good,
it,
efficient answer to Rankle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even clunky answer to Rankle
Sure.
is then suddenly good because you don't have a follow up.
Yeah. It looks like that's 4 mana. Is this a
Bill, 3 Rankles?
Another Rankle. Okay. All right.
You think he does any modes with this?
Oh man.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I
Just 3 mana attack for 3, or 4 mana attack for 3.
Yeah, I think that's totally reasonable.
Yeah.
I could maybe understand discard a card, but
The problem is Nolan's.
you
ahead
also
on
still have any
cards.
cards. Yeah. So I just
like you need to start 2 for wanting Nolan fast,
right. Yeah.
or just generating card advantage with your own combos. And currently, Blaine is doing neither of those things, which makes me a little concerned for his prospects.
Sure. Yeah. It's just he's really, really curious about what he should be doing here.
He's thinking real hard about it.
Yeah.
He has dealt combat damage.
Sure.
Rankle's
He's
trigger
just
is
deciding
on the
how to put it on. Well, not yet.
Well, yes.
Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still choosing modes.
Yeah. It's in the thing in MTG Arena, or MTGO, where it tells you to put the ability onto the stack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good ol' Mitgo. Nope. Just land pass.
Just nothing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's in an awkward spot here. Is that a Wicked Wolf?
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, and...
Which fight trigger do you think he used? The Tolsimir fight trigger or the Wicked Wolf fight trigger?
Does it matter?
That's the joke.
Yeah. No, I don't think that... Yeah. Interestingly, the Tolsimir fight trigger is up to 1. So it's not like it's not a May trigger, but you can choose to have it target 0 things.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if there is a circumstance in Standard where the distinction between those two things is relevant. But,
me neither. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I cannot envision a scenario in my head where it is.
Yeah. This everybody sacrifice a creature.
Yep, I like that mode there.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like that mode there. Yeah, so... Oh,
boy.
that's not great.
Okay.
Cool elk you got there.
Yeah. And Nolan with the elk overlays.
Yeah. Man, Blaine's in a tough spot now. When he still has that rankle.
Sure, there's maybe a way to dig out of it.
Yeah. Like, while you're hellbent, making both player discard a card.
Pretty good.
Very strong.
Yeah. But is elk now.
Is elk. Is just elk.
Yeah.
Is legendary elk named Rankle Master of Prankles.
I mean, you're very close, but yes.
You're so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just put 3 at Oko. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that Nolan's at a low enough life total that doing anything else really matters that much.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I most definitely do not think so.
Yeah, because
You
So it's pretty slow now. Okay, I think this is where Nolan can kind of start pulling away.
Youch. He is definitely turning the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
just feed
right about now,
to your,
yeah. And any unused food, he can just turn into elks.
Yeah.
Like, once you've got a stack of 2 or 3 food going, just make the excess ones into elks.
Sure, yeah. Make them into beat sticks. That's going to be a normal cast Spawn of Mayhem.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know what... I don't know what Blaine can do to pull this out here.
Sure, yeah, this is now the...
really just seems like Blaine's turned the corner completely.
Nolan.
Yeah, yes, that's the one.
Yeah,
the one with the blue cards and the green cards and the white cards.
Yeah, and that's a questing beast.
Well, John, you know what I always say.
Oh, Jesus. I do know what you always say. Yeah. ABQB. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I'm just gonna block some dudes. Oh boy, go to 3.
Yeah, I know.
And all right, that's the handshake.
Yeah.
Nolan Allen is our champion for our first WPNQ. Thank you to everybody for playing. Thank you to everybody for watching. This was a great event. We had a lot of fun, and we hope you did too. Thanks so much.